So, kini updates.
I spoke to the PRO, Benjamin, and he said they are still waiting for the autopsy result. It's been done. The autopsy was being handed over to Ikeja General Hospital. So they did the first one, which is the how do you pronounce that now?
Preliminary reports.
Whatever. So the the other one, which is the toxicology results, they don't do it in Nigeria, and then that has to take like few weeks for it to be ready. It takes between 4 to 6 weeks. So the police people said they even asked for the first result, but the hospital refused to give it, saying that they have to wait for the second result to come so that they can submit everything, that they have on ground. And that is what they are also waiting on. That was why they transferred the case. The CP transferred the case to the DPP so that they can also look into the case while they wait for the final autopsy result, And so I think also probably reason why his body has also not been given back is because they want the result to come. The family might decide tomorrow to say they want to do another private autopsy or whatever it is. So I think they're just waiting to do things the right way and not having to rush.
Now I want to ask you your opinion, because we've been discussing opinions here. We are trying to looking at the situation. Shena Naira Mali, Shena the Papa, Shena the Pikin, Shena the Mama, Shena. You understand? We're trying to look at this because, to be very honest, the police, in as much as I appreciate what they've been doing, they're not really carrying us along. And this is such an emotional case. What are your thoughts from your understanding of the case? What do you think led to his demise?
Okay. So I think because the way we cried out for justice, they really have to be careful, because everyone is involved, everyone is part of this, and this case cannot be swept under the carpet. And I think that they're just trying to do the right thing, which is first waiting for the result to come out. That's my own, because I speak with them all the time. They're waiting for the results to come out so that they can, I think when it comes out, obviously there's an corona inquest going on this case already, and while that is going on, they are waiting for the result. So there's really nothing they can do for now until that result comes out. The first thing that they did after they learned about the first autopsy was the people directly involved with him when he done. There were reason why was the nurse called for him to get an injection or treatment, right? It's because he had an injury which was caused by, they said, a friend that they had an issue with. The friend has been called upon and he's with them right now in custody. So the nurse also who gave him that injection is also with them right now. The videos that were trending about Sam Larry and all that is the reason why Sam Larry is also being seen as a suspect. Naira Marley, because his name was called several times, and they already had written a petition stating that Sam Larry was of Naira Marley. So these are all the allegations that they have right now that they are working with. Until the autopsy result comes out fully, they really cannot, how will I put it? We really can't pin anything on anybody now. Everything is just allegations. The only person right now that I think they are holding as maybe the number one right now is the nurse that gave him an injection. Do you understand? Because that was what led to him foaming and whatever it is that happened to him. So until we get a clearer picture of exactly what caused his death, was it an infection? Was it an overdose? Was it a heart failure? I mean, what really happened? So until we get that, we really cannot say for sure who actually was the cause or reason why he's late today. So my own take is just like everybody has different ideas on how they painting the pictures, and I don't blame Nigerians if they don't believe in the police because of, I mean, it's Nigeria, all these things happen. You understand? When the police gets bribed and all that. So I know all these issues happen in Nigeria, and because of, I mean, a lot of cases that we have seen, Nigerians tend to want to not believe in the police and in their system. But at the same time, we can't take laws into our hands. We need to wait and, you know, look into this matter very well, because what exactly is the problem? I asked his family, close, I mean, that were with him, which was his wife and other friends, was he taking anything? They said no. Did he take anything on that day, alcohol, whatever it is? They said no. But we cannot base our judgment based on what they have said. We can only base our judgment on when the autopsy result is being released to know if actually whatever it is that must have happened to him. So anything we say now is just speculation until we actually get the results and we know exactly what the result has said is wrong with him.
Now,
that's my own way of looking at it.
Now, there seems to be so much emanating from the camp of the dad versus the camp of the wife. I don't know if you saw into that particular narrative. It seems like the dad and the wife are not really getting along. Were you able to speak to the wife one-on-one? Were you able to speak to the dad one-on-one?
That is phrase. I really don't want to talk about their family issue. I wouldn't lie, because my own concentration is just based on Mohbad getting justice, you know, and whoever it is that has done it, whether it's the wife or the father or the friend or whoever it is, you know, should just, I mean, be punished for whatever it is they have done wrong. And that is just my own take. So, but to be honest, I have spoken to the wife. I have spoken to Mohbad's mom, and Mohbad's dad also called me up and told me some things. And from what Mohbad's dad said, I know there's an issue going on between the dad and the wife's family. Do you understand? There's an issue going on, because they called me and said he wanted me to first say thank you to everyone, for everyone who has supported. He heard about the fact that we went to get to check out a place where Mohbad can lay to rest, and he's really happy that we went to do that. His son told him, because I actually called before going. I called the mom, the dad, and I also called all of them. He gave permission, so he was calling me back to return to say thank you. I saw that you guys went and everything, but his own concern now and his pain now is that he would like me to ask Mohbad's wife's mother some questions. You know. And I was like, what are the questions? And he laid the questions on the table, which are personal family questions. And most of it is based on property and money, you know? So, and one of it was like, he said to me, I bought my own property with my name. So why would Mohbad buy a property on his son's name?
Oh, so
I think
the property is in Mohbad's son's name?
Yeah, he said, yeah, there's a property that's Mohbad bought. No, the son.
But what we are are hearing, Iyabo, thank you for bringing clarity. What we are hearing, you know, we now.